What is good, homie? Hope you're doing well. So today's topic of discussion is just going to be the harsh reality of actually running your own online business. And as you may have seen, all over social media, everyone is telling you to start your own online business. And I still believe you should, but I just want to give a quick reality check on what it actually takes. And I can speak from experience because I'm actually currently in the trenches and trying to scale my business. And it's definitely not easy, okay? It takes a lot of hard work. And I know a lot of people say this, you have to have dedication, hard work. No, it's cliche, but it's really true. And so this video is just going to be a quick rundown. First off, I'll just explain what I do basically every single day, Monday to Saturday, sometimes 6 days a week. But usually like 5 days a week, I am doing the exact same thing every single day so I wake up at around 6:30, then I start working at like 7 after I've done my morning routine, the shower and all that. And then I actually read my self-transcendence workbook. So that's just basically a PDF file with a lot of I think it's 10 to 13 pages. Basically my goals and the things I want to achieve in life. So it's great to refresh your mind because obviously we are very forgetful creatures. So you have to constantly refresh your mind with what you actually want to achieve. And it also puts you in a good headspace when you're actually working. And there's this thing where you need to be reminded more than you need to be taught. So most of you guys know what you actually need to do. You just need to be reminded of it every single day. So after that, I basically look for people to reach out to. So I work in the influencer marketing niche. So I reach out to influencers, then I have someone to actually record my emails. So in the email, there's this Loom video that I shoot. So it's a system I actually got from my mentor that I bought a course from. And most people think that sending emails and doing outreach is simple. You just send a few emails, you send a few DMs, and then someone will respond, and then you book a call, and then you close them. But it sounds simple, but the process and the systems and the variables that go with that is extremely difficult. Like even just sending a few emails is difficult. Like most people don't even know how to send emails, or they think they know, but in actuality, the emails just go to the spam folder because they don't know what they're doing. It's like, I'm speaking from experience because I did that. So I would probably have like 1,000 leads that I sourced throughout the day, and then I would basically put it in a software and blast them all at once. And that's the worst thing you can possibly do. Your emails are just going straight to spam folder. So when you think you're sending emails, it's actually going to the spam folder and they're not even seeing it. So you think that the email might be, there's something wrong with the copy of the email, or you need to restructure your email. Maybe you need to change the subject line. But in actuality, that's not the case. The case is your email isn't even being read by the potential prospect. So, that's everything I learned from that course I actually took. So most people don't even know how to send emails. So it's really difficult actually going into this. I did not expect it to be as difficult. I know a lot of people say this, but it's really true. Like you don't know what you don't know. Like when I actually went through this course, I was like, damn, I don't even know how to send an email. So you have to really start the foundation with this foundations when you actually start your own online business. And that's just lead sourcing and sending emails, right? There's a skill in actually getting to find these guys in the first place. So let's say you are providing a service for the gym niche, or you're providing a service for e-com business owners. There's a skill in actually finding these guys' email, finding their phone number, finding their name and surname. Like that's a skill. Obviously, it's not a difficult skill, probably a 3 out of 10 difficulty, but it's nonetheless, it's still a skill you need to learn. And then appointment booking is another skill. Then it's actual sales. So that's a very difficult skill. And most people think extroverts actually excel in sales, but it's usually, I found, the other way around. So introverts are actually better at sales, because 80% of the sale is just you listening to the prospect's problems and then you diagnosing the problem and then selling them the solution. So introverts actually excel at sales. Most people think it's the complete opposite. Yeah, so that's another skill you have to learn. And all these skills stack on each other. Obviously, on my previous video, I mentioned I learned copywriting. So with that skill, I transitioned over to sending the emails, what you have to write in your body copy, and all that. So that's just a whole side tangent about emails. But yeah, that's my first part of the day. It's actually lead sourcing and then recording the emails. After that, I usually do my other work for clients that I have, and then usually that's the time I eat my first meal. So I fast from when I wake up to around 1 p.m. and then I eat my first meal, and then around 3 p.m. I go to the gym. And then obviously when I book a call, the sales call or throughout the day, but usually it's around 5 p.m. onwards. I have my sales calls with these people that I send the emails and then actually book a call, and then I get them on the call, and then I try and sell them. And on my previous point, when I said introverts actually excel in sales, yesterday I had a sales call with a guy, really nice dude. I think my first question I asked him there, he actually talked for like 15 to 20 minutes. So I didn't say a single word. So I didn't even have to go through the entire sales process. I had to skip a few questions, already answered it during that 15 to 20 minutes. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's basically my day. It doesn't seem that long, but I'm basically working the entire day. I consider everything work really. So even reading a book and tanning outside is work, because you're learning, and that learning helps you with your work. So yeah, that's also work. Going to the gym is work, because if you're healthy, you can focus better when you work. So going for a walk is work, because you're actually being healthy, so you can focus better. So basically everything is work. So yeah, that's basically my day. I usually starts around 7 and ends at 11. But around 10 I start reading to 11, so then I fall asleep. Now back to actually running your own online business. You actually have to become a totally different person. So to get the things you want, you have to be the person who actually can have what you want, right? You have to become the person who can achieve it. So you need to become a completely different person. Before running my business, I was pretty lazy. Like obviously I went to the gym. I started at around 16 and I haven't skipped a day since, but I was just disciplined in that area. And I think there's this myth where if you're disciplined in the gym, it correlates with discipline in your work. And I don't think that's the case. I just think I really love the gym, so I didn't skip a day. I wasn't really disciplined. Now that passion shifted from fitness, although I still go to the gym every single day, that passion shifted towards actual business and learning and growing my business and all that sort of stuff, and actual like self-improvement and all that. So yeah, it shifted from fitness, but I still think you learn a lot when you actually go to the gym. Like consistency and cause and effect are the two main ones. Without consistency, you won't see the compounding effect of your results. And the main thing you learn is cause and effect. So for every cause you put in, for every rep, for every set, you'll get a equal amount of effect. So you get a reward basically. And that's the same with work. Every hour so you put into work, you'll get an equal opposite effect. So it's also Newton's third law, cause and effect. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So that's the big one you learn when you actually go to the gym. But I would say the main thing you have to learn when you actually start your own online business. So one is consistency. So just don't give up, basically. I know it's cliche, but the only reason people don't make it is because they give up. Like that's the only reason. So whatever it takes to just put in the work day in and day out. And I think that's like my superpower is just consistency. So I know like I won't ever give up. So it's basically inevitable that I don't make it. And with that, also, most people give up after their first 2 or 3 months without seeing results. Now imagine doing that for 2 years and not seeing a single result. Like that's the main thing that people lack, is to see the bigger picture. And obviously it's supposed to be difficult, otherwise you wouldn't want it. The reason it's difficult is because few people actually can make it happen. So that's why you wanted to make it happen, because you know other people can't do it. So that's like, you just have to do what it takes, really. You just don't give up, and with time, with effort, with practice, you'll get better at the things. And then especially with sales, that's like probably the hardest skill you have to learn. But after your first sale, it's you get this click in your mind where it's like, yo, this is actually possible. Like after your first client, you actually carry yourself differently because you know it's possible. So then after that, it's just, and it's basically the universe's way of testing you to see if you actually want it. So you just don't have to give up. And this sounds like a really motivational speech kind of thing, but it's true. Like if you really want it, you'll go out and get it. Like most people who ask me if what business they want to start, ask me what workout program to do, what diet, they aren't really serious about achieving their goals. Because if you were serious about achieving your goals, you wouldn't ask that question in the first place. You would have already had the answer if you're really serious. So when I catch people and I say, like, what are you doing? They say, oh, I'm going to start a business. I don't know which one yet. I still have to do research. If you're really, you know, if you really wanted to do it, you would already have the answer and you would have already done the work. So yeah, just a quick side tangent. But yeah, if you have any other questions you would like to ask me, obviously I'm not a professional at all. I'm really in the trenches, just documenting my journey of actually growing my business. And yeah, as I said, it's inevitable that I achieve the goals that I'm going to achieve. Like I really do believe that. So this is just a way for me to document my process and see in 5, 10 years time, the guy who actually wanted to achieve his business, and then look back at it with nostalgia. So yeah, that's, but also for selfish reasons I'm making this video, but also to help other people in their journey and to show them like actually the harsh reality of what it takes. Yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to DM me. My Instagram is in the description. And yeah, enjoy your weekend, and I hope you enjoyed this one. So yeah, starting your own online business isn't easy, but it's definitely worth it. So yeah, see you next week. Cheers.